Hi guys, Dr. Yusuf here, and today, as you can see, I'm reviewing the awesome Davros as the Emperor Dalek and Destroyed Imperial Dalek set. I think that's the name of it, but Forbidden Planet had known it, listed it as the Remembrance 1988 set to distinguish it from the Remembrance of the Daleks Collector set released in October 2010. As this was released in March 2012. Now, a bit of background information about this set. It was due to be released, I think, about the 29th of March. And then, without me knowing, it suddenly got released, so I got it a bit late. But still, it's a lovely set. Absolutely adore it. And for me, it's weird, and I'm not going to be able to explain this, but I'll give it my best shot. It's a perfect set. For me, yeah, it's so hard to, it's a perfect set because you get two lovely figures that I've always wanted with great features each, but all you're getting is basically one Dalek with a different head and half a Dalek. You're not like getting a full figure. It's a very small empty set, but at the same time lovely. It doesn't feel like you're getting anything, but you feel like you're getting two lovely figures. It's really hard to explain. I used to get this when I used to buy other stuff. I don't know what though, like Star Wars figures and Lego and stuff. But anyway, this set's much smaller than I expected it to be, especially the packaging. I don't know why I thought of it as so big. Davros is only standard Dalek size. I think we all just get in our head that he's a huge, huge Dalek when he's like this, but he's not. He's standard size. So yeah, talking about the packaging, just get on with that, and then I will show you this set, so I will see you in a second. Okay, so for all sets that come in boxes, I'll be reviewing packaging like this, because it looks better. Okay, on the front we have the Doctor Who logo with the 7th Doctor down the bottom with his date, the name of the set, the year of the set, a picture of Davros. Down the bottom right, next to an Underground Toys logo, and then we have a features bubble in the top left. On this side we have the Doctor Who logo at the top with underneath a picture of an Imperial Dalek and the same picture that we had on the front of Davros, sort of like shouting, and we have 1988 written there again. And on the back in the top left we have the Doctor Who logo. We have a features bubble that says what it includes. We have a picture of the Dalek being blown up. We have a picture of Davros as the Emperor Dalek on the bridge of the Dalek spaceship. In the top right we have the same picture of Davros. We have the Doctor's dates down the bottom with the 9th Doctor there, notably. And then zooming in a bit, we have a bit of info about Remembrance of the Daleks on the right. And then we have those pictures again in more detail. And just to mention, next to the Davros picture is 1988 written yet again. And finally, on this side, we have the Doctor Who logo at the top, and then a picture of Davros as the Emperor Dalek, and that same picture of Davros on the bridge. Actually, no, this time his dome is up, and we have the year of the set once again. Okay, so now that packaging's done, we can get on with this set, and I'm going to start by reviewing Davros as the Emperor Dalek. So we're going to take the destroyed Imperial Dalek away and review this chap. Now, this is one of the most anticipated figures of all time. People have paid £200 for a model kit of this, which is in scale with the 5-inch figures, just so they can have one of these. But this set is awesome for $29.99 because you get this figure mainly. He is gorgeous. Yeah, let's start with the details. So if we go into his little area inside his dome, you can see we've got the wired up body, looking extremely nice there. It's basically just a black textured body with little bits of paint to represent wires, some thicker than others. Then going up we have the standard Terry Malloy head found on the Revelation set, the Resurrection set, and yep, that's it. And then yeah, that's his body in there. Going onto the dome area, we have got this cover, which I'm just going to focus. Ooh, sorry guys. That closes. It's just a simple hinge. Pac-Man. Ah! He nearly rolled off the table then into my Dalek shelf. Okay, so that's going to be easy to show. This set doesn't have great quality control, especially on mine. The edges around there in that window are rough, and the piece of clear plastic in that little hexagon is out of place slightly, as you can see the white roughness on there. Yes, that is a clear plastic, it looks black, but if you get really close you can see his head inside, especially when it's open, you can see out there, see? And then we've got standard Imperial Dalek dome lights going around the back of his head, and more paintwork on there that's shouldn't be there thanks to quality control, poor. And then going round under here, we have it's white like an Imperial Dalek's livery, and then we've got some gold bits around the top, and some white detail down here, with this overall white curvy shape. Down here we got two white discs and the standard Imperial Dalek skirt. It's a new mould here, there is no gap here. It's a complete new mould, and it's much heavier and solid. I don't think it's hollow in there, it's pretty chunky, it's much heavier. You can just feel that's solider. I'm pretty sure that's a solid mould. And the base is the same, with unfortunately black wheels. Articulation of this figure, it's a Dalek, doesn't have any except for the dome opens up. I've heard people that comes off occasionally, hasn't for me yet, but this set could have, it's perfect, but the quality of it could have been better, as I keep saying. His head doesn't move on mine, probably does, but I just don't see the point in trying to risk it. So, undecided about the head. But apart from that, that is all for that figure. Pretty short review for him, but I give him a well-deserved 10 out of 10. So next up, I'm moving on to the destroyed Imperial Dalek. Now, this figure is tremendous. It was rather a brave choice for character options to make this figure, as it's not that vital. But if they ever did do one, I really wasn't expecting what they've done. They have gone into so much effort on this and put some awesome features that weren't needed at all, but make it so much more a worthwhile set. The thing I'm talking about is that Dalek mutant. Now, I will come into that later, because you didn't really see the Dalek mutant. In fact, I don't think you did in the episode. You rarely saw Dalek mutants until 2005. And even when you did see them before in the classics, they were green. This Dalek mutant is pink, so they've obviously based it on the 2005 mutants. Unless you did, I have seen Remembrance, but it was a while ago. It was Christmas 2010 I saw it. I'm almost certain you didn't see the mutant, but you know, if you didn't, this is like almost it's sort of like an artist has designed it. I don't know what the word is. It's like artwork rather than an actual replica of the mutant scene in 2005. They've made it pink like the mutant in 2005, and they've made it up basically, but it's awesome. I'll go into the detail of that in a second. Other notable things is the base is just the standard Imperial Dalek figure as found in the Remembrance collector's set, released in December 2010, and the 7th Doctor and just Imperial Dalek, released in, was that summer 2009 or summer 2010? Not too sure, but this is the 3rd Imperial Dalek we've had released. And finally, unfortunately, this has had to happen on the destroyed one, not a nice one. Hopefully they might re-release a single-carded limited edition or something Imperial Dalek with this. They've given the ball joints a gold paint. Now before they were a dark brown, well they were brown, or you could say a dark gold chocolatey colour. It is the same colour in my opinion as the 2007 Comic Con exclusive Assault Dalek, those ball joints. I've got it up there, but I can't be bothered to get the Imperial Dalek with the brown ball joints. But I've always loved these figures, but I've always been so disappointed at the ball joints. And now finally, we've got gold on them. I'm going to do this the wrong way round. I'm going to do articulation, then detail, because I want to get articulation done. Quick, out the way. Moves forward. It's got black wheels, as always, on the bottom. Bit stiff mine, but this isn't a Dalek you're going to go around going exterminate. You're just going to have it displayed there dead. Yeah, 360 in the ball joint on the gun, and 360 ball joint at the arm. And the claw. This will be on now. So let's start off detail yet again the wrong way around. I'm going to do the Dalek body and then the mutant. As you can see, we've got a white Imperial Dalek livery on the skirt with gold spheres. Going up, we have the white Imperial Dalek detail, and then we have the standard Imperial Dalek neck section, but it's been burnt off, given a very dark brownish black colour to make it look like it's completely blown up. Good, that's done. So, now we're going to look at this beauty. Look at this, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, wobble, wobble, wobble. Stay still. If I can get a decent focus, just look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. We have the green sludge of a classic Dalek mutant, like smeared around in there. You can see some tentacles, and the green sludge stuff comes out over the brim. It looks awesome because when you have it on display like that, you can still see it. It's been given the claw of classic Daleks from the original Dalek movies, the 60s Dalek movies. Basically stuck on a 2005 Dalek mutant. In my opinion, this is what it looks like. Yes, the claw. And then we've got the Dalek mutant brain, a hell of a lot better than the Dalek in the mutant reveal Dalek. And we've got a yellow eye and some tentacles with sludge on them, but also painted pink. And then we've got some lovely crab-like details on the claw. And this whole claw is amazing. This is one of the things I was talking about they didn't need to do. It has got articulation. It's a hinge. It moves slightly like that. But the main articulation of it is back and forth. So you can have it like that, vertical. Like that. Or down, just hanging there dead. Absolutely fantastic, that. Like the Davros, I'm giving this figure a well-earned 10 out of 10, meaning this fantastic set gets a brilliant 20 out of 20 for the figures. I would give it, but I'm not because it doesn't make sense, 25 out of 20 because of the price. $29.99 is really cheap by most of the sets released at the moment, so two fantastic figures for a great price. Anyone thinking of buying a classic exclusive, one of the many classic exclusives out at the moment but can't decide, get this one. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and my next review will be Leela and Fendaline from the Image of the Fendel set, and that should be done next weekend, I suppose. Yeah, why not? Alright guys, stay in touch. Yeah. I've finally set up my new channel for new channel design with the new YouTube stuff. Looking good. I'm actually quite happy with it now because at first there was really limited personalisation, but now they made it a permanent thing. You can do quite a bit, and I'm quite happy with the way I set it up. So yeah, I'll see you next weekend. Bye for now, guys.